Hello, welcome back to the channel. Now in this one we're going to assemble the spring, shocker and all that malarkey, get that all together. As you can see, I'm magic and it's already sat in there though. Didn't do an intro for the video, so let's roll it. Here it is, shocker, spring, and then drop link somewhere and putting this hub back together. A bit of paint in it as well. Let's get into it. Right, we're just about to assemble this spring and shocker. So we've got new spring, new shocker, new bump stop, new dust cover, got the original spring seat, and then we've got the top mount, which is original. All I've done is pack this with some fresh grease. That's where the bearing is, so that should go together nicely. So we're in this spring compressor. First thing we want to do is obviously make sure the spring is in the right way around, and the small end on this goes on the base of the shocker, so we want it in that way around. Another thing to check is that these claws go around the coils of the spring nicely, so there's no way it's going to slip out. And the bottom one, in fact no, they're both too small, so I'll swap these and we'll come back. Right, so that's these claws swapped, so we just want to pop that in there, and then just squeeze it up until we can get the shocker in, I suppose. I think I'll assemble this strut top. So rubber goes on first on this bit of this aluminium, and then the bearing goes on top of there. There's a washer in there and there's a little washer there. They're sort of sandwiched together. It sort of sits on there like that. But there isn't really enough. Let's see what happens. Not gonna fucking get it, are we? Right, okay. Plan B or plan C? Compress the fucking spring with the strut sort of attached already. I think we'll want a small claw for that. Oh, sweaty. Right, strut top. Will it line up? Well, if I fucking fall. Not very nicely. Not very nicely at all. If we can squash this right up. Something like that. We want this washer. Oh, you dickhead. Bump stop. I'll gun that down a bit. That's started at least. Now I'm going to have to sort of release it slowly and try and line this strut top up as we release. Fucking hell. Fucking like that, does it? Right, I'm not sure this is the best spring compressor in the world. This is what we've got. So I'm going to have to try now and straighten it up. Should be able to sort it. Obviously now we're sort of slightly attached. Just a little squeeze of this spring should now straighten this top mount and shocker up. Hopefully. Something like that. Fucking hell. Lovely. Not quite sat on right, but if you look, this top bit of rubber sort of folded over and is sat underneath there, and it shouldn't be, so try and straighten that out now. But if it's me in this heat, or it's in the spring compressor, got a fucking sweat on. Just try this. Oh, fucking hell. Tell you what, she's going up for sale after all this. Jesus Christ. Come on. Right, that's that. She's assembled. So the bottom, obviously, is located nicely up against there. The top is located there, and it's sort of sat on that top mount, nice. So I reckon that'll do us. Right, I've just got the hub here, it's been cleaned up as best I can. I was going to try and leave it sort of aluminium, but there's just patches where the brake dust is sort of eaten into the aluminium, it'll never come back. So, next best thing, I suppose, is some truck bed liner spray. Don't know how much is left in this, it's a tin from a good while ago, so we'll just have to see what happens. You do get good coverage with this, so one coat should hopefully do it. Right, I'm going to tip it up on its base. Obviously you've got two ball joints that go up through there, so if the finish is sort of slightly marked, it doesn't matter too much, but I just want to get the front. That looks pretty tasty. If you could see it. There we go. So we'll let that dry. I'm going to wash my hands. Right, these have gone tacky now, so just got them in the oven. Gas mark 6 for a couple of days. Nice. Should get redders in there. Right, so while bits and pieces are being painted and we're waiting for you know, other items to turn up, I'm gonna put some protection on this arch area. So firstly, got some of these paint preparation wipes. It's just going to get rid of any remaining grease, dirt, oils, stuff like that. Just from Halfords. Just a big wipe like that. Just go over all surfaces we want to protect. Maybe not the best thing to use actually. Don't know if you can see, but sort of load of white fibres coming off this cloth. Might have to rethink it. Right, so we've got this. So obviously it's for mountain bikes, but you know, I'm hoping it should do a decent job under here for multiple finishes. So we just obviously shake well. It says spray a small amount onto the cloth, buff into the surface, covering all areas evenly, allow to cure for 30 seconds and buff all over. For best results, leave overnight. So let's see what happens. And we'll start down here, I think. Can we not just do that? We work up this side now. Don't know what's in it, don't know whether I should be breathing it in or not. Just come in a bit closer, you can sort of see the difference. So whether it dries and it goes back to the duller sort of grey, not sure, we'll have to see. So we need a second cloth just to buff it all, which here's one I prepared earlier. I'm going to save the painted bits till after I've swapped this brake pipe out. Obviously I don't want to get brake fluid on it or out like that, which, you know, could happen. So like I say, we'll leave that overnight as well, and don't know, is it going to bead water? I don't know. See what the water behaviour is like from it. Lovely. That looks tidy.
Like, share, subscribe, the Car Lovers channel.